Reach out to me and you to write our story. Wanna shape the new.
Hey guys, what's going on? We are out in, well, where we are. Well, we got a weather balloon that just came down. It's on the other side of these trees here. And we're gonna go try to hunt it down from the National Weather Service out in Buffalo. It's been a while since we've done one of these. I've tried a couple of times to get them, but we've been unsuccessful so far. So hopefully today's the day, but it doesn't look like it's in an easy spot, so I have to see if we can get it. First thing I'm gonna do though, I want to fly the drone, because there's been a couple that I've tried to chase after and I didn't know exactly where it was. So I'm gonna fly the drone overhead and I wanna see what it looks like from overhead. This one, I know exactly where it is. I picked up the final position with our radio receiver, and so I know exactly where it is. So I'm gonna fly the drone directly over that so I can see what it looks like from the air, because there's been times when I've gone out chasing it and I know what the last position was, but not exactly the landing location. And so I try to calculate roughly where it comes down, figure out how fast it was descending, how fast it was traveling horizontally, and I try to guess where it is. I try to fly the drone overhead and see if I can find it, and I have not found it yet. So today I know exactly where it landed. We're gonna test out the drone, see if we can see it from the air, and then see if we can get to this thing. So let's get the drone in the air. Okay, this is not exactly the ideal spot. I'm literally parked underneath a whole bunch of power lines here. We should at least pick a different launch spot. So maybe I'll launch from behind the car, but could I be in any more power lines here? There's so many of them around. I got a little bit of an opening here. I think we can get up and through it. I'm gonna have to go up, and then I'll have to fly it over here. So I gotta go to the other side of these trees, but in order for me to keep visual line of sight on it, I'm gonna actually have to pilot it from over there so I can see it the whole time. Because if I stay in here, the trees are gonna be in the way. I'm not gonna be able to see it. Won't be able to keep visual line of sight, which is no good.
Gonna keep on running, grab the fun and live it life.
So it's a little further out than I guess I realized it was. I was starting to get to the limits of where I could actually see the drone, so we're gonna walk out there a little closer, then we'll put the drone up. Okay, got all our camera gear and our stuff. See if we can walk out there and see if we can find it. Okay, back to the car. I forgot my hiking boots, and it's pretty wet out here. I'm not gonna wear my sneakers. I might wear the flight suit too, just so that I don't get stuff all over my clothes. Okay, now we walk.
Waste my time, don't say I never told you. Go, get out of my mind, I refuse to be a soldier. Waste my time, don't say I never told you. Go, get out of my mind, I refuse to be a soldier. Waste my time, don't say I never told you. Go, get out of my mind, I refuse to be a soldier.
We're about 100 feet away from it in here now. It's just up here, and then it's off behind these trees over here, which is gonna make it kind of interesting to get down to it. There's a little bit of a drop, and then it's pretty thick. Then I think once we get through that, we should be clear on the other side. The question is really gonna be, can we get through it in the first place? And I think right about here is good for our opening. All right, it's a bit of a tight squeeze getting up here. I think we can make it. All right, I can't really launch from there. There's too much grass, so I'm gonna have to hand launch it, I think.
We running up, God lost my soul. We
Okay, we found it. Well, it's 75 feet that way. That parachute is pretty visible if you know what you're looking for. That's the real trouble. I knew exactly where to look. Now we have to go through the thick stuff. This is where the flight suit comes in handy. Keep all the critters and keep me from getting all scratched up. How do I get through here? This isn't gonna be fun. What are the chances I find like a snake or something out here? I really don't like snakes. Okay. Yeah, come on. That was hard part number 1. Hard part number 2 is gonna be getting through the tall stuff. I think it's in these trees over here. I just don't know how to get over there. This stuff is really tall. I'm gonna leave my bags. Where are they? I'm gonna leave my bags on the ground here. Hopefully we can find those again. We're gonna try to find a path through here. Somehow this stuff is so tall. A lot of thorns, holy smokes. Look at the size of these thorns. I don't wanna like come up on an animal. We're directly under the parachute now. We're here, parachute, straight up. Straight up, right there. The question is, where's the radiosonde? Oh, is that it over there? I see something white. That might be it. Ow, thorns. Yeah, that's it. I found it. Bingo. Right there. Easy. Piece of cake. Here you go, Buffalo, New York. September 6th, 2020, 7 p.m. It was yesterday's launch. All right, so I'm gonna try to get the rest of this out of the tree. We'll do some environmental cleanup here. Get the parachute and the rest of the balloon out of the tree if we can. So I put out a video, what was it, like a year or 2 ago, about how to track these radiosondes yourself. And that's all still applicable today, but I'm actually not even using that same method anymore. These days I'm using the AutoRx program, which you can find on GitHub, which does it automatically. You don't actually have to sit there and monitor the thing the whole time. And the nice thing is you get the regular twice-a-day launches, which is 1100 UTC and 2300 UTC every single day. But occasionally, especially if there's like a hurricane or big thunderstorms coming through or some sort of anomalous system, they might do an extra one, and you can actually get another chance to track a weather balloon that you didn't even know that they were launching. So I've been trying to do a couple this year, but this is the first one that I've gotten this year. And here we are in September already. If this is something that you want to do, it's super easy to set up and it's a lot of fun to track these things down. We're always looking for more people, especially if you're in my area here in the Rochester, New York area, always looking for more people to set up more antennas. It makes it easier to track down and find them if you have more people receiving the signals. It only costs maybe like $100 to $200 max to get started, depending on how much you want to actually build yourself versus how much you want to buy from like Amazon or something like that. If you do want to get started and get set up, jump into our Discord server. There's a link in the description below, and we can explain how to get up and running. All right, that's gonna do it for me. I'll see you on the next video. See ya.